If I were to give my greatest advice to young adults, I would say this would be my list. One would be to get more sleep, to go to bed earlier, to force yourself to pick an hour that you're going to force yourself to fall asleep by. And I would say 11 would be a really good number, or earlier. So if 11, get 8 hours sleep. That would be the first thing I would say, and start to discipline yourself into being more of a morning person. I think it's healthier mentally and emotionally and physically. The second thing I would say is, try to chip away at any addictions you have, particularly ones that are around videos, video games, social media, the phone, and try to chip away every single day, bit by bit. I know that the phone is such a huge piece of your connection, and I completely honor and respect that, but try to limit the place where you're just using it mindlessly, and it's taking away a big portion of your day and your life. That would be number 2. Number 3, I would say, these are all things that I know most people won't do, but I'm just gonna say it. Notice what you eat during the day and how you feel after you eat it, and try to choose foods, not for convenience or flavor, but more for how they make you feel. And I understand that people don't have a lot of money, so you want to do fast and cheap, totally get it. But experiment with finding ways that you can have fast and cheap food to access, like maybe if you're not a vegan, boiled eggs would be a fast and cheap way to get protein, for example. That would be number 3. Number 4 would be to listen to all of my videos and to start incorporating all the things that I'm teaching you about self-worth, about discipline, about boundaries, about listening, about managing your external world, about being aware that people are one of the worst resources for filling yourself up with good feelings, that activities and progress and physical activities and nature and doing things in tandem with other people, that's a much better way to get energy and fulfillment. And the next piece of that would be to use contribution and service that feeds you as well. Not contribution and service that bleeds you, but contribution and service that feeds you. And I think the last piece I would say, and I'm making a very abbreviated list, is the piece that I talk about not believing the thoughts that come into your head are facts. They're not. You can start to modify the things that you want to focus on, and only focus on the things the thoughts that bring you fulfillment, progress, joy. Those are the things that are going to serve you. All the things that are in the field of fear and lack, and that are negative, that you'll know what they are because you'll feel it. Those are things that you should flow and to let them go, because they're thought energies, and there's honestly no truth to them. If there is truth to some of these negative thoughts, it will feel empowering because you can change these things. Like, oh, I am always late. Well, you can choose to change that. That will feel empowering, even though it's truth and it seems negative. Or, oh, I am out of shape. Okay, so you're out of shape. Have self-compassion. and start to modify and your behaviors and actions to start to elevate yourself to a place that you want to be. It's completely possible. So the last piece I was saying was to start having awareness about the thoughts and not give weight to those that cause suffering and pain, but to give weight to those thoughts and energies that give you power, fulfillment, and a sense of peace. I know it sounds simplistic, but that's what I would say. And then the last piece I would talk about is manifesting, creating, actualizing what you really want to do with your life. And don't get overwhelmed by it. Just go to the things that you really love that are in the field of light, not things that are in addiction space or union down energy. Union down energy is, addiction, drugs, meaningless energy exchanges with other people. Union up light things are things that you that feel really empowering, feel really pure, feel really good, feel really energizing, feel very helpful. That would be the second to the last piece. The last piece I would say is to start taking notes in your mind of all the things that you can be, feel a sense of gratefulness for, gratitude. That will help get you out of a certain place as well. So I think that's about 8 pieces. Comment below and like and share. And thank you for listening.